Hello everybody, welcome to Forever Classic Games. I'm Joe Simpson, one of the hosts of the Forever Classic Games podcast, and this is my first video on the channel. And I'm really excited about this one because I get to unbox the collector's edition of The Last of Us 2, a game I've been looking forward to for a long time. But it's also my first collector's edition unboxing. I've dabbled in the deluxe editions of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7, but fully fledged full-on collector's edition, this is my first time. Usually I don't find the price tag to really reflect my desire for the stuff that's in it, but this was kind of in a sweet spot where I was very excited for the game, and when I was expecting it to be $300, it was just under $200 at about $182 plus tax a little bit or something like that. But it is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, because just look at this thing, and just holding it, you know that there's going to be something in here. It's paying $180. I wasn't sure what to expect, but this has actually got some heft to it, and part of that is because it includes a statue of Ellie, the protagonist of the game, playing the guitar. They've got a picture on the back here of everything that's going to be in it, everything we're going to be taking a look at. I'm going to be cutting to some close-up of things so that you can get a better look as I'm doing this. Got my knife. And we're just going to flip this open. And that it kind of feels like they made the collector's edition a bit of an experience with just the weight of it. It feels like you're getting something. So inside the box, it looks like we have a box. Alright, so we kind of got this box lid in here, and the first thing that pops up that catches my attention is the art of The Last of Us, published by Dark Horse Books, and through Sony, PlayStation, and Naughty Dog. I have Dark Horse Books' art of Uncharted 4, and I love that book. Sometimes I just grab it and just look at it, but just reading through the behind the scenes, I'm really excited to take a look at this and see everything that went into, well, not everything. This is just a small kind of mini art book, but I like these kind of things. There was one that came with the Final Fantasy 7 Deluxe Edition, and I liked looking through that. There's one with Kingdom Hearts 3. So these little mini art books, I really dig those. Next to it is the copy of the game in Steelbook. I'm a little curious if I'm going to get an original box too. The case with the deluxe editions is I get two boxes. I get the regular retail box, but I also get a Steelbook. So I'm a bit curious if I'm going to find a regular one in here too. Featuring some really great art of Ellie and a character I haven't met yet. So looking forward to that. Not sure what... Oh, I think this is the lithograph with the thank you letter. So it's got a little sleeve there. And it's got a print in it. And a letter from Neil Druckmann, the director. What would you do if someone you loved was the victim of a cruel and violent act? How easily could one's mind tip towards violent retribution? How far would you go to bring the people responsible to justice? If you were successful, how would it change you? Would you ever be the same? With The Last of Us Part 2, we set out to create an experience that explores these difficult questions, the darkest sides of human nature, and the vicious cycles of violence that we witness in the world around us on a daily basis. The result is a game crafted by hundreds of developers that push themselves to create something more than mere entertainment. A game that we're incredibly proud of and that we hope will enthrall you and challenge your own views of justice and empathy. On behalf of everyone at Naughty Dog, we want to thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Alright, just a little kind of something, nothing huge. Not sure if that's going to get put on display or not, or just kind of tucked away in the box for long term. But, kind of nice. And it gives you a little bit of insight in the mindset behind the game. Initial reviews have been kind of all over the place, especially with the, like, there's a change in tone from the original. And some of that is because they wanted to change the tone. All right, so this tray lifts out. We've got some plastic sheeting. And we've got, it looks like, some stickers. Not sure if those will be used or put on something. And with stickers, it's interesting because I kind of have to have something in mind to put them on. This one's kind of cool. These might actually get used and put on something. I'm not sure what. But a set of enamel pins. I never really was into pins, but then I attended my first PAX event and they've got pins all over the place. And so I kind of like getting these pins because they're kind of a fun, more permanent way to decorate something that is less likely to be destroyed like a sticker. Another kind of cool collectible is a bracelet. I'm assuming it's a bracelet that Ellie wears in the game, so you can kind of like choose to showcase your fandom by wearing that. Honestly, this might be, like, it's a cool like little thing, but from what I'm feeling right now, this might be the cheapest, disappointing part of this unboxing. Because nothing about this feels quality. This feels like something you would find at a souvenir shop at like a carnival. It still looks cool. Maybe more of a decorative item than an actual full-on like wardrobe item. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Pull out that tray. This piece of plastic. And now for, I'm assuming, is the main event. Yeah, box is empty now. So, I'll take this, set that down there. Alright, so this is why this box is so heavy. I wasn't actually expecting the statue to be this big. I knew I had read how big the statue was, but in my brain, it just didn't register. I'm sure some of this is just from packing material to protect the thing. So, get this open. Some packing material. More packing material. Oh, so it's actually not that much packing material, just some like plastic like caps over everything. There's actually a lot of room around the statue in the box. And then this is just some flexing. I'm guessing the structure of the box is actually pretty decently thick cardboard. So that could be part of the like protection. But I was expecting it to be like fully foam. But pull this statue up and it is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. This is incredible. I'm not even sure where to grab it because I don't want to accidentally pull something out. Get this bottom piece off here. Wow, this is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. So just looking at the details here, there's a texture on these jeans that she's wearing that is spectacular. Like, you can feel it there. Some of the paint on the skin could have been a little bit better. Same with the guitar. I can see some of the seams on the rock, but overall, this is an impressive piece. Like, I'm excited to have this up, displayed somewhere. Again, really great texture work on the shirt. So it seems like they really nailed the cloth aspect. I like the pose of her playing the guitar. The hair looks great. No, this is definitely something that if you like putting it out for people to see, will grab someone's attention. I gotta find a place to put this. I don't actually have a ton of display space left over in our apartment. I basically have my corner, and that's about it. And it's pretty packed. So this is the first collector's edition that I've ever purchased or ever received, and so it was really fun to like look through all this. In terms of like, am I satisfied with what I bought? Even if the game is terrible, which I don't think it will be. I got a cool statue. I got some cool art. Got some cool pins. Like, regardless of the quality of the game, the stuff I got is pretty cool. I did not get a double case, which is kind of good. I'm glad that is the case because I don't need more than one. But it does also include a PlayStation 4 dynamic theme, 6 PlayStation Network avatars, digital soundtrack, and the mini art book. The mini art book digital. I am very satisfied with my purchase. This statue was the main reason I bought it. I was excited that this was the part that was included in the collector's edition and not the backpack. Thank you for watching, and till next time, play some games, stay cool.